definitely was good with y'all boys, man. And ladies too. But look though, look. Look, man. Got another nice little vid for y'all boys, man. Nice little vid. Oh, God. My bad, y'all. Nigga tired, man. But look though, nah, look. Nice little vid for y'all boys, man. Know what I'm saying? I ain't do a little nice little reaction in a little minute. And we got a little different one. Y'all seen the episode Power or the whole season Power, season 5? Or was it season 4 or season 5? I think it was season 4. But look, basically, man, got name going. I watched the whole season. I watched season 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I liked it every season, man. I think it was a great show. Kind of upset it was coming to an end and how it ended, but it's always bigger and better things, I guess, for other actors and so other writers and stuff. So I guess they just had to make it come to an end. And as y'all can see, if y'all watch it, y'all see that he became, his dad, basically. His daddy's son for became his dad's son or whatever. And I think we were watching it today, basically. We react to today is the 10 missing clues of Power Book 2 Ghost episode 4. Season 4 episode ending 10. I guess they explained it in the ending or whatever, and it says clues that we missed or whatever. So I watched the whole thing, but I want to see what kind of what clues we kind of missed that I didn't see that they probably seen. Everybody got their different perspectives on everything, and we just gonna see what they talking about. But look, if y'all watch Power, man. Put Power in the comments, man. Put Power in the comments if y'all watch Power, man. This is a good show, man. It was a great season, and I feel like it was good, bro. So, if y'all watch Power, put in the comments. But I ain't gonna do too much talking. Straight to a video.
This concludes with the perfect ending, in my personal opinion. Whether or not this is the actual ending or not, it was definitely the ending of this chapter because things will be different moving forward. But this chapter of Power, titled Ghost, ends with Tariq fulfilling the like father, like son narrative by becoming the new.
Like I just said, that nigga became his dad for real. That nigga. But I think he did it way better than his dad, in my opinion.
Ghost, taking Noma's place, and Chinadu stated that Tariq will be like a ghost. Something that comes all the way full circle from the ending of season 1 when Tariq told Tommy about being worthy of his father's name. Then at the end of season 3, after Tariq lost his trust fund and could no longer rely on the inheritance that his father left him, and he knew that he would have to.
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot all about the trust fund. I remember in season 1, he did have that trust fund, but I forgot how he lost it. But it's been a little minute, man. It's been a little minute.
His own. He told Tasha that he just needs that money and that power, the things that Noma has. Tasha warned Tariq that was the same mistake that his father made. And at that point, Tariq said he would be better than Ghost because he was going to learn from his father's mistakes. Something that Tariq said again to Anya when they were in the car together this episode, that they could learn from their parents' mistakes.
It's so sad how she ended up, y'all. That ain't so sad. What y'all think, man? What y'all think how Anya ended, man? It's so sad, bro. Because it's like, he didn't even want her to die. That's the bad part. He did not want her to die. It was all for Noma, but that's what happens, man. You put your kids in a fucked up situation like that, man.
And this is definitely something that Tariq plans on doing moving forward. The 2 mistakes that Ghost made that Tariq has learned not to repeat is not letting emotions get in the way of business and not having any attachments. When Tariq told Chinadu that he won't let emotions get in the way of business, I think this is what gained Chinadu's respect and one of the key selling points, because that was what.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's definitely a Ghost type of move, like having his own sister killed. Then start working with her and taking over the business is crazy, bro. That is sick. That's some good shit right there, boy.
Fault was, if she would have listened to Chinadu from the beginning, both her and Anya would be alive. Chinadu told Noma not to worry about Anya, that they needed to get Noma to safety. If Noma would have listened, Anya would have been at her apartment out of harm's way, and Noma would have been safe in Legos. But because Noma let emotions get in the way of business, both her and her daughter are now dead. As far as not letting emotions get in the way of business, Tariq demonstrated this from the jump, setting the chain of command with Brayden and Effie. Effie had no problem with it and said cool. But when he told Brayden that he would be working for him moving forward, Brayden tried to peel into Tariq's emotions, telling him he was trying to build something with his brother. But Tariq didn't go for it, and Brayden fell in line.
But
this could have been
Brayden was low key. Brayden was low key doing too much anyway, man. I feel like Tariq just been above him and like kind of like mentoring and telling him what to actually do, would make Brayden way better than what he was doing, bro. Cause he was just making dumbass decisions. Then you snorting crack. Yeah, he a little Cosmo. He definitely Cosmo. Brayden did a whole bunch of Cosmo shit this season, man. It was just crazy. He was way better than 2 seasons ago. Oh, what happened this season? That nigga tripping. Straight Cosmo.
Something planted in Tariq's head by Detective Carter, because Carter asked Tariq how he gets Brayden and Effie to do whatever he says. At this point, Tariq might have realized that he has more power than he thought. This is a move that Ghost was never able to make with Tommy. Ghost and Tommy were partners 50-50 with everything. So when Ghost tried breaking free from the life, it was...
I ain't trying to keep stopping the video. My bad, y'all. I ain't trying to keep stopping the video. But look, I ain't gonna lie. Ghost and Tommy, they would have been got that out of the way. Like, Sonoma, the Tejadas, all them, they would have been shut that down. Like, it wouldn't have took them that long. It wouldn't have took them for a season to do that.
It was harder because Tommy was holding him back. So we'll see how the solo act in being the boss works out for Tariq in comparison to Ghost. As far as attachments, Tariq got his family out of Witsec and sent them up in a new city to live where Tasha doesn't have to work and Yaz can go to a good school. Tariq also told Tasha that as long as he's in the game, he won't be starting a family of his own either. Other than Tommy, Ghost's family was his biggest weakness. Like Milan told Ghost, he was a man of many attachments. Tariq has learned from this, and he will be a man of few attachments as long as he's in the game. So his hallucination in episode 5 ended up being a warning and not foreshadowing his life with a family. Getting me to Tariq's new organization, what he called the Machine, and Tariq is the ghost in the machine. It will be interesting when Tommy gets word of a mystery person who runs the New York drug game that goes by Ghost. Tariq put Effie back in charge of running the Ivy Leagues and the Course Perfect app at Stansfield. Effie's forced to stay in the game instead of transferring to Stanford because she gave her 100 bands that she saved for 2 semesters at Stanford to Kane so he could go on the run and set up somewhere. Kane promised that he would pay Effie back on his way out of town, so this lets us know that we haven't heard the last of Kane Tejada. I definitely think there could be a Kane spinoff around the corner with him setting up shop in a new city. Brayden will now be taking over the fight clubs that Zion ran and that Drew was running for a little while. So Brayden still has a pretty decent position in the game.
Yeah, he do.
Tariq said,
he do.
Brayden and Effie are both good at what they do, but there can only be one boss. Tariq also told Brayden that he needed to find a new group to set up shows for so they can get back to moving weight that way also. The No Lies group is done, and it looks like Brayden and Elle are done for good. As far as Brayden and Tariq have to worry about Steve coming back on them, or Celine, or any other body for that matter.
And it goes never had a task force either. Never had a task force. Now until we got a task force on the side, he got a lawyer on his side. This nigga got freaking 2 other people on his side that control the other businesses. Like, he's just getting that money flowing, boy. I tell you.
The next part of Tariq's organization will take care of all those bodies, and that is Detective Nico Calder. Definitely something that Ghost never had on his side. A major NYPD task force covering for him. One thing about Nico, though, is that he followed Carter's rule, no innocence better than Carter, and that's ultimately why he betrayed Carter and arrested him. But one big problem that could come back to haunt Tariq is that they left Carter breathing.
Right.
And Carter warned Tariq that this ain't over. Right. Like Kane asked Drew why Carter was still breathing. So we definitely might not have heard the last from Detective.
I ain't gonna lie, I kinda get what they saying though, because on one side you didn't want to just straight kill him because they didn't have enough evidence, and then the other, like the test force didn't know what the fuck was going on, so you couldn't just kill him. But at the same time, you don't want him to be alive either because he's too slick. If y'all know what I mean, you know what I mean? He's too slick. He know what he's doing. Like, he know how to, you know what I'm saying? He know how to pull some fucking strings now. He's too slick. But Reek is even slicker. And he has way more people around him than he had before. So I mean, it can go either way. But at the same time, I can see why Tariq made his decision too, because like you think about it, bro. If he would have killed the cop, not only is he going down, his business not running. No Mill still been alive, doing crazy stuff. Got they gone. So in my opinion, all this happened because of Kane. If Kane would never try to get married to Norma, none of this would happen. They would have had a whole different strategy how to do all this and then third. They would never got put in that got they gone position and everything. Man, it's just crazy. But bro, when I tell you that nigga Tariq is like that, nigga like that. But like I can see why he left him alive though. I can definitely see why. I can see why he left him alive.
Div Carter. Another part of Tariq's organization is Davis McLean, who got his law license restored by convincing Jenny Sullivan and Blanca Rodriguez to drop the complaints against him because they were going to hand over evidence that Noma was the queen pin, and the Tejadas would agree to testify. Tariq said Davis would be responsible for handling the money and keeping it legit. Again, something that Ghost never had. He had Proctor to help him cover his tracks with some stuff, but Ghost and Tommy relied on Tasha to make the money legit. Getting me to the end of the Tejada family as we know it. The Tejadas avenged the death of their mother by killing Noma, but now Kane has to go on the run after killing Noma in front of the cops and shooting out with the cops before fleeing the scene.
That was crazy.
I think Kane had Effie waiting to pick him up somewhere because he was next seen at a cheap hotel with Effie giving him the money after a doctor bandaged up his gunshot wound. We don't know where Kane's headed, but like I said earlier in the video, I don't think we've seen the last of him, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Kane spinoff. As for Drew, he's finally getting out the game and moving.
Like Kane spinoff is crazy because like I just feel like Kane he's not like a Tommy, you know what I'm saying? He's not smart with it. He's just like a hothead, bro. You know what I mean? Kane's just a hothead, bro. And then he don't have a gentleman around him to tell him like the good things to do. Like I don't know if a Kane spinoff will go crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
To do his art, leaving Diana alone as the last.
Not entertaining, yes, but a spinoff, I don't know.
Standing in New York, and she told Drew that she wanted to rebuild their family's drug empire, just like Tariq became his father. The new version of Ghost, Diana also became the new Monet.
If they was to make another one though, her and Tariq gonna be together for sure, cause she want to stay in the business. She didn't want to be in the business at first, but now she seen everything that happened. She her mama died. Now she got to take over the business, and you got Kane gone, and got gone. What's called gone? Her other brother gone. It's like, bro, like she ain't got nobody. So I think she gonna. If it was to be another season, or they was to like do it on something else, she would be. Her and Tariq would probably be together.
Diana is now heartless like Monet after losing her mother and her baby. But at the end of the episode, when Drew told Diana he was leaving, Diana walked straight to Monet's chair at the end of the table and stood over it. Early in the episode before this, she went back to her regular seat at the table to talk to her brothers twice. It wasn't until she was the last one standing when she went and stood at Monet's chair. Then at the end of the episode in the credits, Tariq got a mystery phone call, someone who got into some kind of beef, and Tariq agreed to help this person out. A couple things about this scene is that I definitely think there was a time jump between the end of the episode when Tariq met up with Chinadu and when he got this phone call. Because Tariq told this person that he hadn't heard from them in a minute. Something else key to who this person is, he told them that they were family for life. So this could only be a couple of people, most likely either Braden or Tommy.
Yeah.
Possibly even Diana. I think it could be Braden, even though Braden still works for Tariq. That doesn't mean that they're still hanging out and seeing each other on a regular basis either. Tariq is basically hands off with this organization.
It's either Tommy, because I think they're going to do like a... they was kind of already hitting it as a man. Tommy was going... Tariq was going to cross over. It was kind of like already like a crossover hand. But like, I don't know. I think it is Tommy though. I think it is Tommy.
So he's not necessarily talking to his workers.
Because then you got to think about what he said. He said, bring them niggas out here. You know, we gonna slide up. He wouldn't say that to goddamn Braden because Braden's already out there. He wouldn't say that to Diana because Diana already out there. So you said bring niggas out here. And Tommy, the only person who know New York just as good as Tariq. So that's what I think it is.
Daily basis. That could even mean Braden. But I definitely think that this phone call in the credits is going to be the move that Tariq makes to start the next spinoff.
Right.
And there you have it. Leave your thoughts, theories, and
Right.
predictions in the comments.
Like he said, man, he had some good pointers. He had some good little clues that it probably can lead to the next, you know what I mean, next couple shit. But hey, that's the end of the video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we on to the next one.